Starving artist, art for art's sake, artsy fartsy. Maybe not though. I just left an arts conference called Cultura. These are some of my notes. It changed my perspective on art, which doesn't happen very often, and I wanted to summarize it for you. Part of the conference focused on these two reports. The word report is very boring. Let's talk about it in a different way. There was a time when we didn't have the phrase paradigm shift. A paradigm shift refers to a tectonic shift in our understanding of the world. Plate tectonic, incidentally, was a paradigm shift. Also think the Copernican revolution, when we realized that the Earth was not at the center of the solar system. Also, when we discovered that time is wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey from Einstein in 1905. There are shifts in our foundational understanding that happen every now and again. Thomas Kuhn is responsible for giving us this phrase, paradigm shift, which now is in everybody's everyday lexicon. We are undergoing an artistic paradigm shift. Let me explain. We are all familiar with the idea of the starving artist. And if you spend a little time thinking about it, it becomes clear that it assumes that art is a financial burden on society. In this model, art is an extravagance. It's a luxury. It's something that we have the privilege to spend money on only when the budget has enough wiggle room in it. This is a foundationally incorrect way of understanding art. In fact, when you start to look at the data, art has a positive economic impact. In St. Louis, as an example, the arts sector is responsible for hundreds of millions of dollars of money flowing through St. Louis and into St. Louis. People come to the city for artistic experiences and artistic events. It is not a burden on the city to invest in the arts. There is a multiplier effect, as one of the economists on stage said, that enhances the city's economy when we invest in the arts. But it's not just an economic case. Art builds a sense of community and a sense of belonging. As the world transitions to remote work in lots of places, there are CEOs that are interested, I'm paraphrasing Vanessa at this point, there are CEOs that are interested in picking cities where people will want to be. You will not want to be in a city where there is not a sense of belonging. Art helps create that. The economic effects continue. More, and this is a little bit more personal, art is a tremendous source of healing, not just community building, not just economic building, not just a sense of belonging, but a sense of healing from the traumas of life. In many ways, the drivers of the healthcare system and the mental health care system are asleep at the wheel. And for children in schools specifically, art can be one of the only lifeboats in this chaos of a world that we live in. And when mental illness is being discussed, lifeboat is an apt metaphor. There are healing, community building, and economic multiplier effects that come from investing in the arts. Read either of these reports. I will link them in my bio.